Hello everyone, I'm your host 0212 and in today's video I'm gonna show you the latest news for DarkzoneBreaktrough. Today is the 21st of April. Let's get started. Good, as always, here is the Chinese title. We're gonna cover 3 posts today and gonna head to the translations now for the titles. So we're gonna start with the first one from 5 days ago. DarkzoneBreakout, Dark Zone Economics, so it's a guide. Valley spawn point, navigation, planning the direction, winning the ticket. Then we have DarkzoneBreakout Club Ring Challenge starts its first week. Face off against the something team. The first week of the Club Arena Challenge officially begins. So it's kind of like an event. And then we have DarkzoneBreakout from yesterday on Leather Armory. Let the bullets fly for a while. Shooter bolt action rifle. So it's a bolt action rifle guide, basically. Right, let's start with the first one. Excuse me, by the way, for my voice. I'm a little bit tired. So, yeah. Valley bird point navigation, planning the direction. The winning ticket is in your hands. DarkzoneBreakout 2022, 16th of April. 12 o'clock. Pioneers, everyone, welcome to the new issue of Zoo District Economics. I'm Laupai. In the last episode of the program, we made some introduction to the planning of each bird point in the farm area. I believe that the pioneers who have seen it basically mastered the rules of the farm map based on the game experience and will not feel confused. In today's program, we turn our perspective to the valley and continue to chat with you about advantages, disadvantages, and route choices at each bird point to help you deepen understanding of the map, improve the evacuation rate, and withdraw money. DarkzoneBreakout Introduction to the Valley Bird Points. Company-only economics to break through the Dark Zone #Dark Area Breakout Valley Bird Point detailed explanation admission video number. As usual, I will show you the video in Chinese. And I just realized that the microphone wasn't connected. Good. Right, here's the Chinese translation. Not translation, Chinese video. 7:16 minutes.
各位先锋，大家好，欢迎来到新一期的暗区经济学，我是老皮。上一期节目，我们对农场地区各个出生点规划做了一些介绍，相信看过的先锋们已经能结合游戏体验，基本掌握了农场地图的规律，不会感到迷茫了。今天的节目，我们把视
As you could see, it's kind of a recap from the previous video from the farm map.
转到山谷，继续跟大家聊一聊在各个出生点的优势、劣势以及路线选择，帮助大家加深地图理解，提高撤离率，把把出金。首先，我们回顾一下山谷地区的地形和资源分布。山谷中间有一条蜿蜒的山脉，将该区域分割成南北2片区域。在房车营地、滩头阵地、补给营地等中部区域，可以轻松用远距离武器以高打低，架住南北2侧区域，因此可以说是兵家必争之地。地图东北、西北2侧有2个常驻撤离点，出生在东侧的先锋需要前往西北撤离点，反之亦然。地图南部的港口和皮诺广播站附近的撤离点为概率开放，房车营地的撤离点需要携带近战武器登山镐，滩头阵地处的需要。
Okay, so you require a hatchet in order to extract from that extraction point. Good to know.
避难所钥匙，海滨别墅中的直升机撤离点则需要先锋上交2个身份牌。
And you require a dog tag to get out from the helicopter. Okay.
才能发动。山谷最重要的资源区是地图中南部半岛上的海滨别墅。出生在地图东侧港口和地图西侧皮诺广播站附近海滩的先锋，都可以第一时间到达海滨别墅。再加上出没此地的男团比较强力，因此交火相当激烈。其他出生点的先锋既可以考虑谨慎向海滨别墅靠拢，寻找机会，也可以考虑在外围资源点，如小型工厂、房车营地摸索一番就撤离。我们先看看地图西侧的出生点。首先要聊到的自然是位于港口附近的1号点，此处距离海滨别墅很近。开局在此处先锋的最优选择是径直穿越海滩，从海滨别墅的破洞围墙进入别墅区，再从次卧1楼的木旋梯上2楼抢次卧里的免费保险箱。如果还同时带了主卧室和楼下储藏间钥匙，也可以第一时间开门摸物资。提醒一下，主卧和储藏间不仅仅保险箱里可能会出金，卧室的壁柜和储藏间的地板上也可能会摆放着贵重物品，不要错过。主卧外侧的露天阳台的吧台下也有一个免费保险箱，如果没带钥匙的话，能吃下2个免费保险箱的收益也比较可观了。主建筑东侧的车库也有一个上锁房间，但是通常来说，在搜刮完主建筑后，东侧先锋往往已经从侧门进入了车库，贸然前往比较危险。接下来要说的是港口西侧靠近公路位置的出生点和雷达站西侧的出生点，我们可以称这里为2号和3号出生点。出生在这2处的先锋，不论是奔赴相邻物资点或者是别墅区域，都需要提防的北侧先锋的来袭和1号点位的伏击。老皮的建议是快速前往滩头阵地，扼住地图西部前往别墅区的关键要道，在解决后顾之忧后，再向别墅区域外围靠近，伺机进入。当然，暗区中并不是每个出生点都一定有队伍，以搜索资源为主的话，也可直奔别墅。具体策略和1号点位相同。地图西北角，这里我们姑且称之为4号点位。出生在此处的先锋，在向前沿阵地移动时，需要留神南边雷达站附近的动静，最好能开高背景侦查一番。老皮我就多次在前往前沿阵地时，遭到雷达站区域先锋的黑枪。如果没有敌人，可小心推进至滩头阵地，观察下海滩两侧是否有其他队伍，再决定是前往别墅还是掉头去北部的小型工厂。虽然大概率都是第2时间到达，但能够捕捉到更多
Oh yeah, the lovely fort.
信息，深入敌后也是不错的选择。出生在前沿阵地附近的5号点位先锋，在路径选择上则主要取决于行动目标和习惯，既可以第一时间向滩头阵地移动，伏击可能穿越海滩的1、2、3号点位的队伍，也可以选择前往补给营地和小型工厂摸索一番。至于最北侧的6号点位，老皮推荐第一时间前往小型工厂，快速进入负1层，搜索2处保险箱。小型工厂物资还算丰富，想要搜索完毕还需要一定的时间，所以需要时刻警惕第2时间赶来此地的先锋。接下来我们聊聊东部的出生点。东部的出生点间距离更远，但地形也更为复杂，不同的出生点可选择的路线都不大相同。直接出生在皮诺广播站下方海滩的1号点先锋，最优选择肯定是穿越海滩，从侧门进入海滨别墅，先夺下车库的保险箱。当然，也可以利用时间差，在别墅外围架住西侧沙滩赶来别墅的先锋，解决后顾之忧。2号山谷村庄出生点刷新概率较低，同样可以第一时间前往别墅，不过要留神来自海滩的动静，灵活选择正门或者缺口进入其中。房车营地北方3号点位的先锋有2个选择，一个是尽快前往房车营地，这里虽然没有免费保险箱，但物资不少，同时也是山谷地图制高点，拥有极好狙击视野，进出别墅的先锋都逃不过法眼。另一个选择则是先登上出生点旁的高坡，伏击想要穿越农园的4号点位先锋。对4号出生点的先锋，老皮的建议是不要直接穿过农园，而是沿着地图边缘推进，可以向北前往小型工厂，也可以向南先摸索谷仓，再留意皮诺广播站附近是否有枪声，再决定下一步行动。在东南的5、6号出生点的小队，可以选择第一时间拿下皮诺广播站。不仅因为此处有大衣、专业医疗包等容器，还因为这里视野不错，既可以观察东侧海滩，也可以留意是否有队伍从坠机峡谷谷口出现。因此，皮诺附近发生的交火概率也是比较高的，大家需要多留意周围的地势环境。以上为大家介绍完了大部分出生点第一时间的行动方案。不过，在一局战术行动中，仅搜刮一个资源点肯定是不够的。关于如何做好下一步的行进规划，老皮我再给大家一些建议。占据了海滨别墅区的先锋们，可以选择守株待兔，守好车库大门、围墙洞口这些位置，等待后来的先锋自投罗网。不要忘了别墅内直升飞机撤离点需要身份排 才开启，记得在击败其他先锋后收集。如果直升飞机没开放，就得考虑走远路撤离，注意补给。位于小型工厂的先锋们离开工厂之后，可以沿着地图边缘向撤离点前进，或是顺路到房车营地瞅一眼，看看有没有先来此处的先锋们漏搜的资源。兴许还有一扇锁着的保险箱房等着你打开。在房车营地撤离点开启的情况下，如果带了登山镐，也可以从此处直接撤离。摸完了房车营地的先锋们，则既可以选择在南边的高地上架枪，伏击远处打算进入别墅的先锋，也可以选择掉头前往小型工厂搜刮。总的来说，山谷地图的资源争夺就是围绕别墅、小型工厂和房车营地这3个区域展开。但是由于东西2片海滩，西侧滩头阵地，东侧农园等地方视野开阔，很适合远距离武器发挥，因此经常会在开场就会出现互相架枪的情况。入场后就需要提高警惕，一个好的耳机也非常重要，可以帮助你更好地判断敌人的方向，预警埋伏在各处的敌人。好了，那么以上就是本期暗区经济学的全部内容了。如果觉得对你有帮助，一定不要忘了点赞收藏哦。让我们下期节目再见吧。
Not gonna lie, I pretty much like the layout of the map, like the distribution of the points. It's pretty well done on the valley map. Okay, let's continue to read English, not Chinese. First, let's review the topography and resource distribution of the valley area. There is a meandering mountain range in the middle of the valley, which divides the area into 2 areas, north and south. In central areas, such as RV camps, breachheads and supplementary camps, you can easily use long-range weapons to fight and low and frame the north and south areas. Therefore, it can be said that it is a battleground for the military. It is. There are 2 permanent evacuation points on the northeast and northwest sides of the map. Vanguards born on the east side need to travel to the northeast extraction point, and vice versa. The port in the south of the map and the evacuation point near the Pino radio station are open for chance. The evacuation point of the RV camp requires a melee weapon to carry, a climbing pick. The beachhead requires a shelter key, and helicopter evacuation point in the beach house requires the Vanguard to turn in 2 ID cards to activate. Ah, okay, so you need dock tags. 2 dock tags to get using the helicopter. Nice. The most important resource area of the valley map is the beach house on the south central. Oh yeah, the villa. How we call it, the villa. Peninsula of the map. Pine is born in the port on the east side of the map, and the beach near the Pino broadcasting station on the west side of the map can reach the beach house as soon as possible. In addition, the men's group that haunt this place are relatively strong, so the exchange of fire is quite fierce. Pioneers of other spawn points can either consider cautiously moving closer to the beach house and look for opportunities, or they can consider grouping at peripheral resource points such as small factories and RV camps before evacuating. Let's first look at the spawn point on the west side of the map. Distribution spawn points on the west side. Here's a picture. You can see there are basically every spawn point is like spread around the map on the east and west side, and then you have these 2 points, well, literally between the camping, and that's a neat spot. But these guys usually, usually go to the villa if they can. Right. Distribution of spawn points on the west side. The first thing to talk about is, of course, point 1, which is located near port. Here is very close to the beach house. The best choice for Pioneer to start here is to go straight across the beach and enter the villa area from the broken wall of the beach house. Take the wooden spiral staircase on the first floor, of the second bedroom to the second floor and grab the free safe in the second bedroom. If you also bring the keys of the master bedroom and the downstairs storage room, you can also open the door to get the supplies at the first time. As a reminder, it's not just the safe in the master bedroom and storage room that may contain gold, but valuables may also be found on the bedroom, wall cabinets and storage room floor, so don't miss out. There's also a free safe under the bar on the outdoor balcony outside the master bedroom. Free safe at outside bar. Love that visual of the picture. If you don't have a key, the benefit of having 2 free safes is also considerable. The garage on the east side of the main building also has a locked room, but generally speaking, after looting the main building, Xian Zhang on the east side has often entered the garage through the side door, and it is dangerous to go there rashly. Next thing to talk about is the birth of... Okay, so yeah. To talk about is the bird of the west side of the port near the road, and the spawn points on the west side of the radar station. We can call them the second and third spawn points. So here they are. Pioneers born in these 2 places need to be on guard against the attack of the pioneers on the north side and ambush at number 1 point. Whether they go to the adjacent material point or the villa, Lalpai's suggestion is to quickly go to the beachhead to seize the key, road to the villa area in the west of the map, and then approach the periphery of the villa area and wait for an opportunity to enter. Of course, not every spawn point in the dark area must have a team. If you focus on searching for resources, you can also go straight to the villa. The specific strategy is the same as number 1 point. Right. The beachhead can hold the main road to the villa area. The northwest corner of the map is called point 4. So, if you go back a bit, they did put the numbers here. So this one goes straight to the villa, and then these 2 also go straight to the villa. At least according to Lalpai. Then we have the northwest corner of the map is called point 4. Here pioneers born here need to pay attention to the movements near the radar station of the south side by moving to the forward position. It is best to use a high-powered mirror for reconnaissance. But the problem is you get deployed randomly. So yeah, I have been caught by the pioneer in the radio station area many times when I went to the forward position gun. If there are no enemies, you can carefully advance to the beachhead, observe whether there are other teams on both sides of the beach, then decide whether to go to the villa or leave. Or turn around and go to the small factory in the north. Although there is a high probability of arriving at the second time, it is also a good chance to be able to capture more information and go deep behind enemy lines. So if we come back, the radio station is here, and he has 5 pawns literally next to the radio station. So 4 usually need to be careful from this approach, and maybe it's safer to go this way to the factory. Right, I just love drawing. Nonsense. Okay. Protection from enemy attacks from the radar station. Oh, my bad. This is the radar station. Then I don't know at this moment what this is. The pioneer at point 5, who was born near the forward position, mainly depends on the target and habits of the action. It can move to the beachhead as soon as possible and ambush the team at points 1, 2 and 3 that may cross the beach. You can also choose to explore camps and small factories. Ambush enemies crossing the beach. Yeah, from this point you can ambush the beach, and if you spawn here, you can come here really quickly. Relatively quickly. If you're fast. As for the northernmost point, number 6, Laupai recommends going to the small factory as soon as possible. Quickly enter the negative first floor to search for 2 safes. The small factory still will reach your materials, and it will take a certain amount of time to complete the search. You need to be alert to the pioneers who come here for the second time. You can arrive at the factory as soon as possible to search for the safe. Okay. Now let's talk about the spawn points in the east, but before that I will quickly check what 6 is. Ah, that one, okay. Then I assume the small factory might be this. But I'm not sure. Or it is either the fort. But I don't think, because they said negative. And I can't remember which has negative floor beside the fort. So yeah. Now let's talk about the spawn point in the east. Distribution of spawn points near the east side. Distance between spawn points in the east side is farther, but the terrain is also more complicated. The ratio of the tombs to the mountain is even higher. Different spawn points have different routes to choose from. Pioneer Point 1, who was born directly on the beach below the Pinoy Broadcasting Station, the best choice is definitely to cross the beach, enter the beach villa from the side door, and grab the safe in the garage first. Of course, you can also use the time difference to build up the west beach outside the villa to catch up. The pioneers who come to the villa solve their worries. The first time to go to the villa garage. Valley number 2 has a low spawn point refresh probability, and you can also go to the villa as soon as possible. Wait, number 2? Yeah, I barely spawned there. But I see a lot of people spawning there. Like here. So it's the fastest to grab this and grab this. If you spawn there. I usually spawn in B1 and literally B4, B5, B6, B3. I barely spawn here. I usually spawn over here. Right. Oops. Pioneers at point 3, north of the RV camp, have 2 options. One is to go to RV camp as soon as possible, although there is no free save here. There are a lot of materials. It is also recommending height of the valley map. It is an excellent field of vision, and the pioneers who enter and leave the villa cannot escape the eye. The other option is to board the birth point first, so like spawn camp or spawn camp or spawn kill. Next to the high slope, ambushed the number 4 pioneer who wanted to cross the farm. So again, number 3, which is... I lost it. Yeah, so like... Oh, I think they have a picture here. Do they? Yes. So as number 3, you can come here and try to kill this number 4 because it has a terrible spot. It just completely isolated in the corner. Good. High slope ambush farm sniper spot. For the vanguard at spawn point 4, all letters advise not to go straight to the farm, but to advise along the edge of the map. Either head north to the small factory or head south. Oh yeah, that's the small factory, so they call the fort the small factory. I don't know why it's a small factory, but okay. To advance along the edge of the map, either head to the small factory or head south to explore the barn and watch for gunshots near the peanut radio station. Decide what to do next. So I think this is the peanut radio station. This is farm. This is peanut radio station. And this is the camp, I think. Oh no, this is the valley. Like, this is the village. And I don't know what this is. Safe search route. Teams at spawn point 5 and 6 in the southeast can choose to take down the peanut radio station as soon as possible, not only because of the coast, professional medical kits and other containers, but also because the view here is good. Not only can observe the east beach, but also watch for teams emerging from the mouth of the Crash Canyon. Oh yeah, this is the Crash Canyon. This was the Crash Canyon, I think. Because when I had a quest, I needed to go there. So I think that's the Crash Canyon. Yeah, okay. Therefore, the probability of crossfire near the broadcasting station is also relatively high. And everyone needs to pay more attention to the surrounding terrain. Good. Take advantages of terrain to stay at key intersection. Yeah, okay, so the broadcasting station is this part. I don't even know if I go there at all. I think I barely go there. The above had introduced the third action plan of the most spawn points, but in tactical operation it is definitely not enough to only search for one resource point. Regarding how to plan the next step, I will give you some suggestions. Ponies who occupy the Haichan Villa area can choose to wait for the rabbits who guard the garage gates and the opening of the walls, and wait for the later pioneers to throw themselves into the trap. Don't forget the helicopter evacuation point in the villa requires an ID card to open. You said 2 at the beginning, but okay. I'm curious if it's now 1 or 2. Remember to collect it after defeating other pioneers. If the helicopter does not open, you have to consider taking a long way to evacuate and pay attention to the supplies. Good morning, library gate. Take the lead and ambush in advance. Pioneers and small factories after leaving the factory can follow. Yeah, so the fort is small factory. Pioneers located in the small factory after leaving the factory, you can go to the evacuation point along the edge of the map or drop by the RV camp to take a look. Okay, so this is the RV camp. Then this is Crash Canyon. This is RV camp, this is Crash Canyon, farm, I think village, beach house, Pinot broadcast station, little factory, radar tower, I think factory, and I don't know this one and this one yet. Good. I'll look to see if there are any resources that the pioneer who came here first missed. Maybe there is another one. A locked safe room awaits you to open. When the area camp evacuation point is open, you can also evacuate directly from here if you have a climbing pick. Ah, okay. After finding the vanguards in the area camp, you can either choose to set up guns on the high ground in the south and ambush the pioneers who plan to enter the villa and the distance. So it makes sense. You're basically climbing yourself away. You got help by the people in the camp who you just killed, and they will help you because you have a climbing pick. I definitely think that I need to get a hatching, a hatchet. I think that's how called. You know, this pickaxe Glimmer pickaxe. After finding the vanguard in the area camp, you can either choose to set up guns on the high ground in the south and ambush the pioneers who plan to enter the villa in the distance. Or you can choose to turn around and go to a small factory to search. Access to the RV campsite using the side roads. In general, the competition for resources on the valley map revolves around 3 areas of the villas, factories and RV camps. However, due to wide field of vision, the west side and the beachhead on the east side, it is very suitable for long-distance weapons to be used. Therefore, guns are often fought each other at the beginning of the game, and you need to be vigilant after entering the venue. A good headset is also very important, which can help you better judge the direction of the enemy and warn the enemy in ambush everywhere. The PT and Shuzo to wake up, afraid of 10 DM square. Tech platform with strong pickup can make a big difference. And I need to see the original text because the icon is covered. We're almost ready, by the way. Okay, so that means a strong pickup. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's all for this issue. I think I'm gonna translate this picture because I'm really curious what these stats are. Is it like the hearing range or something? I didn't even know that there was such a stat. Okay. We are almost ready. Alright, so that's all for this issue of Dark Zone Economics. If you think it's helpful to you, don't forget to like and favorite. Let's see you in the next show. What is DarkzoneBreaktrough? Click to learn about renaming, make an appointment of the official website, learn about Mink. Click to read the original text to get more official latest information. WeChat search Cube DarkzoneBreaktrough, pre-order game. Here's the QR code. Wrong official account to get the latest news. Check out the description to see how to join the official WeChat account, if you already have WeChat. Alright, second post. Facebook again, the something team, the first week of the Club Arena Challenge officially begins. Breakout in the dark area, breakout in the dark area 2022, 18th of April, 12 o'clock. Break through the whole server and challenge the professional team. The DarkzoneBreaktrough Arena Challenge has officially started. Champion of the first week is Tiamba team. At present, the 24 passers-by teams that have advanced the first week of the audition have been born. The next 2 rounds of knockout competitions, they will compete with 24 platforms invited teams and 2 Yantai injured teams. In the end, only 3 teams can advance to the weekly finals and face the main team. The small goal of the champion launched an impact. The first week of confrontation was full of suspense. Who will be the champion to get the $1 million prize? Let's wait and see. Dark Zone Heaven. Club Arena officially open at 27th of May. I think, but not sure. I'm gonna check, not that it really scares me, to be honest. I don't even watch esport players for DarkzoneBreaktrough. Oh, okay, yeah, 27th of May. This DarkzoneBreaktrough Arena Challenge will be held in 4 rounds on a weekly basis. Each week is divided into 3 schedules: audition, knockout, and the weekly final. In addition, the successful registration team will be matched with each other on the far map, and the final ranking will be based on the total points of the 5 games. The points are divided into elimination points and the material points. Each team eliminates 1 special team member, 1 point for elimination, and 1 point for each material worth 7V. I think V's 1000, so 7,000, something like that. The top 24 teams in total points can advance to the knockout round. Knockout round is divided into 2 rounds. 24 qualified teams from the audition plus 24 directly invited teams from the platform will compete in groups to break through. The top 6 teams in the final points will then compete with 2 platforms anchors teams in the groups. After 2 rounds of competition, top 3 teams in total points advance to the finals of the week. Currently, the 24 Vanguard teams that have won the first week of audition have been decided, and they will compete on the far map or Valley map. The top 3 teams will face the main team at 9 p.m. on Saturday night. The winning team in the weekly finals will receive a cash reward of 10,000 yuan after the event is over. Nice. 1 week ring competition format audition rules. Map is farm. Competition mode is in-game group. Matching is single game points, is elimination points plus material points. Elimination points, the team will get a share for every contingent eliminated. Oh, nice. Material points, the team will get 1 copy for every 7 V worth of material brought. Nice. Point rules, 5 rounds of total points. For race rules, map is farm/valley competition. Mode, in-game group competition. Single game points, elimination points plus material points plus boss points. Elimination points, the team will be ordered by the team for each elimination. Material points ranked according to the value of the material collected in each team. The first 4 places will get 5, 3, 1 and 0 points respectively. Boss points is 5 points for each elite leader. Token the team brings out. Okay, so if another team kills the boss, but you get a token from it, you get the points. Nice. Points rule 3, innings total points. Game from format description. In the first week of the ring challenge, the edition was advanced to the top 24. The farm is my home. Okay, so these are the teams. Something like that. April 20 and 21st, so like Wednesday and Thursday, so yesterday and today. 9 p.m. until 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Knockout stage 1. 48 into 6. April 22nd, Friday, so tomorrow. 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. 8 into 3. Knockout stage 2. April 23rd, Saturday, 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Competition. Champion of the week finals. This week's ring challenge match schedule. In the first week, the champion announced that the Tiamba team will be in town to face it. The DarkzoneBreaktrough Eastern Challenge is a weekly challenge competition with the top FPS club team as the leader. The champion of the first week of the competition is the Tiamba team, and the 4 players are King Xuan, Yuan Xing, Mumu, and Song Olo. Tiamba Esports Club has been focused on FPS esports since establishment. Its players have won a number of domestic top FPS competition awards and accumulated rich experience in FPS confrontation. This time they are the first week. Where? There are barely FPS games on mobile. Where? Right. Tiamba, blah 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 blah. And accumulated rich experience in FPS confrontation. This time, as the first week champion, they will surely bring different difficult challenges to the players, dominating the dark area under the siege of professional players such as passerby. It's truly worthy of its name. Top teams assembled: EA, Tiamba Xing Yuan Ti, Tiamba Los Ol, Tiamba Mumu, and Tiamba travels near and far. First week tournament champion. Synchronized live broadcast of 5 major platforms with generous benefits. The auditions, knockout rounds, and weekly finals of the Arena Challenge will be broadcast simultaneously on the 5 platforms of Huya Live, Do You Live, Kuaishu Games, Bilibili, and Video Account. Players can search for DarkzoneBreaktrough and or DarkzoneBreaktrough on the main interface of the platform every Saturday during the event period, April 8th until May 14th. Enter the live broadcast room of the event. Matching the live broadcast can not only witness the player's fancy breakthrough in the dark area and learn practical skills, but also have the opportunity to obtain rich rewards such as QB, game props, and platform peripherals. Participation and viewing benefits. Tournament benefits. Viewing channel. Huya do you search DarkzoneBreaktrough event. Kyushu station B video number. Search DarkzoneBreaktrough. Search. Let's keep searching. Participation benefits, registration rewards, and AK-74U suit team registration can get ranking rewards. The participation rewards an AKN-74N suit participate in the competition every Sunday and the results are valid. You get supply cards, standard and advanced supply experience score. Different rewards will be given according to the ranking of the event results. A level 3 ammunition optional kit, quick acting painkiller and military first aid kit. Team results will be shared after the result of the competition are announced. Then the watching benefits are the Q coins, the Jingdong cards, those are like gift cards, and around the platform, so plushes, like those stuff. Participation and viewing benefits. The registration channel is still open and you will receive rewards when you participate. The registration for the second week of the ring challenge is now open. Pioneers can long press and scan QR code below to jump to H5. As long as you successfully form a participating team and submit the registration, you can participate in the second week of the ring challenge audition. The main team in the second week is the LGD team. Scan the code to participate now. Sign up and participate in the event to receive in-game item rewards, first registration rewards. After successful registration, each pioneer can get an AK-74 and suit, among which the captain can additionally get a level 3 bullet optional pack 3 times and a military medical pack 1 times. Second, participation reward. After participating in the competition selection every Sunday, you can get an AK-74N suit with valid results. And then third, ranking rewards. After completing the event task, the top 50 teams can get a supply experience card, ranked 1 to 5 squads. Everyone gets advanced supply experience card. Huantian teams ranked 6 to 24. Each person gets standard supply experience card 7 times that you can use for 7 days. Ranked 25th and 50 squads, each person gets a standard supply experience card for 3 days. Fourth, sharing rewards. After the result of the competition are announced, pioneers can get a level 3 bullet optional package 1 times, a quick acting painkillers 1 times, and a military first aid kit 1 time by sharing their results. Nice. Participating in the game will receive game props reward, and there will be cash reward of 10,000 yuan for winning the weekly championship. Pioneers who have the strength to compete against the main team should not miss the opportunity and sign up now. For more event information, welcome to join the official event group or click to read original text to view the event rules and participation instructions in H5 of the event. DarkzoneBreaktrough Broadcast Challenge official group 90332194333. DarkzoneBreakout Arena Challenge official group second 8069100752. DarkzoneBreakout Arena Challenge official group 3 8158744053. DarkzoneBreakout Arena Challenge official group 4 is 908073963. What is DarkzoneBreakout? Learn about renaming qualifications on the official website. Click to know more. Click to read the original text to get more official latest information. We just search you DarkzoneBreaktrough, pre-order game. Follow the official account to get the latest news. And here's the QR code again. Good. Now let's move to the last post. Let the bullets fly for a while. Shoot a bolt action rifle. DarkzoneBreakout 2022, 20th of April. Pioneers, everyone, I'm the Old Man, and today I'm going to introduce to you the favorites of Dark Zone snipers, the Marsma rifle and the bolt action rifle. At present there are 4 types of shooter rifles and 2 types of bolt action rifles in the Dark Zone. They're suitable for fighting at medium and long distances, and they're powerful. Many members cooperate with Gaucho and Zichen to defeat the enemy with 1 blow. How much do you guys know about these weapons? Today, Laupai has sorted out all the data of the shooter rifle and the bolt action rifle for you, and explained its performance and usage for you one by one. Without further ado, let's get started. Advantage. Effective range is one of the most safe attributes in the Dark Zone. The most significant advantage of shooter rifles and bolt action rifles is that they have a long effective range. Most of the members have an effective range of more than 100 meters and are extremely accurate. Combined with high-power scopes, these weapons allow pioneers to take advantage of their range to strike first. Therefore, these two types of weapons are very suitable for use in scenes with wide field vision, such as the valleys and northern mountains. I lost the text. Oh, okay. The second advantage of marksman rifles and bolt-action rifles is that they are powerful. The bullets used in these weapons are usually larger in caliber, and their armor penetration and flesh rounds are higher than that of rifles of the same level, making them more deterrent at long distances. Go up one floor. In addition, there are some differences between marksman and bolt-action rifles. Bolt-action rifles are more powerful in a single shot, but require the bolt to be ejected and reloaded after each shot. Marker rifles mostly use semi-automatic firing modes, with special cases which are relatively more fault-tolerant and more handy when dealing with multiple hostile targets. And that's exactly why our leader take an SKS than a Mosin, depending on the situation, or an M4 or M14, depending on the situation. My aim is terrible, and if I miss, I'm dead. Most of the time. In addition, there are some marker rifles mostly use semi-automatic firing modes with special cases which are relatively more fault-tolerant and more handy when dealing with multiple hostile targets. I just read that. Shortcoming. The biggest shortcoming of marksman rifles and bolt-action rifles is the lack of close combat capability, except for the two special cases of VSS and the MK14. The others are semi-automatic or bolt-action rifle. Moreover, due to the insufficient stability of the base fire of these weapons, they are faced with short-range combat. Submachine guns, assault rifles, etc. acquire disadvantages. In addition to this, in order to take full advantage of range and improve aiming time, ergonomics, marksman and bolt-action rifles often require considerable modification. High-power scope, good butts, and large magazines are not cheap, and the high-grade ammunition used is also more expensive. Except for the Mosin Nagant rifle, which is more strictly civilian, all other guns are advanced weapons. Summary. Except for special cases... okay, I just read that. Oh no, I didn't. Except for special cases such as VSS marksman rifles and bolt-action rifles are mainly used for medium and long-distance combat, and you need to be familiar with the map frame gun position. When using a bolt-action rifle, it is especially recommended to use sub-weapons with certain melee capabilities, such as Sand Eagle and MP9 to deal with the situation of rushing. Since the modification investment is not low, it is recommended that you use at least level 4 bulletproof armor when using it, and it will be better if you have teammates to cooperate. Firearm properties. Mosin Nagant. Basic information: fire mode is bolt action, ammo caliber is 7.62 by 54, rate of fire is 30, and effective range is 200 meters. Number of bullets is 5 rounds the default, and then you have the extended 10 round mag. How to get: in-game search, rock drop, or market purchase, or from contact Federal Exchange, or buy with Kuon coins. Mosin Nagant bolt action rifle. And here you can see it. The Mosin Nagant is a relatively affordable sniper rifle, and many pioneers prefer this weapon, whether it is before, during, or at the end of the season. It has an effective range up to 200 meters and an accuracy of 100, which makes it fully capable of shooting wherever you point to. When opening the mirror among the 7.62 by 54 caliber bullets it uses, the more popular is the 54 penetration 7BT1 with 79 flash rounds. With the Mosin long barrel plus 8 damage, it can be used in the face of vanguards below level 6 armor, achieve the effect of hitting the chest and locking it down. So it's basically one body shot, because 54 penetration penetrates D4 armor, and the chest has 60 HP and that has 35. So either you hit 1 times the head or 1 times the chest and the enemy is dead. So yeah, it's a very good weapon and a very good caliber, but it's expensive as hell. While 7 and 37 and SMB bullets have higher penetration, but due to insufficient flash rounds it takes 2 shots to hit the chest and the price is more expensive. Mosin guns are relatively easy to obtain and it is produced in large quantities in the war and the market price is relatively cheap. However, the original Mosin machine sight cannot give a full play to its range advantage. This primarily modification is to install an exclusive 3.5 sight and muzzle installations. Note that the muffler does not have to use Mosin's special muffler. You can also use some general purpose mufflers with the 7.62 caliber after adding an adapter. The price will be cheaper. If you have a sufficient budget, you can also replace the gun stock with a more expensive Mosin Hyundai. In addition to changing the muffler and magnifying mirror, which will not only improve the ergonomics significantly, but also adapt to 10 rounds of ammunition. Box greatly enhance the battery life, shorten the reload time. Then we have the AX50. Basic information: firing mode is bolt action, ammunition caliber is 12.7 by 99 mm. Rate of fire is 30, effective range is 180 meter, bullet quantity is 5 by default or 10 extended mag. How to obtain: due to search in the bureau, buy in the market exchange and the contact person Randall Fisher. The X50 bolt-action rifle, here you can see it. The X50 bolt-action rifle can be described as the ultimate killer in the Dark Zone. It can use the largest caliber 12.7 by 99mm bullet in the entire Dark Zone. This bullet has an armor-piercing attribute of 61, oh damn, and a base damage of 246. That's insane. No matter what armor you are wearing, just hit the chest and you will be able to take down an enemy with 1 hit. Even if it only hits the limbs, it only takes 2 shots to take away the enemy with diffuse damage, which is very terrifying, yes. In team combat, using the AX50 to make attrition first can create big advantages for the team. As an expensive long-range weapon, the AX50 generally undergoes a relatively deep modification when using it. A high magnification lens of more than 6 times it is necessary. Replacing the original 5-round magazine with a larger 10-round magazine can greatly improve the battery life. Silencer is also a very important accessory, but even with the silencer installed, the AX50 gunfire is still amazingly loud. And once the shot is fired, the location is exposed. Therefore, when using this weapon, it is best to have teammates cooperate to cover the flanks. Of course, it is also necessary to prepare pistols or submachine guns for close combat. In general, the AX50 is very expensive and it will seriously affect the mobility after carrying it. The low ergonomics lead to the short duration of open scope aiming, so it's not suitable for newcomers to use. You can use Mosin well first and then start using this weapon with the cooperation of your teammates. Then we have the SVDS. Basic attributes is semi-auto. Ammunition caliber is the 7.62 by 54. Rate of fire is 100. Effective range is 130 meters. Quantity of rounds is 10 rounds by default or the 20 rounds extended mag. How to obtain: through search in the bureau, buy in the market or exchange at the contact person Vredren. Or Vledren, depending on how you want to say it. Is my phone... Okay, my phone is charging. Although the SVDS is a marksman rifle with semi-automatic firing mode, the rate of fire of 100 rounds per minute is much slower than other marksman rifles in actual use. It is more like a Mosin that can fire continuously and has certain melee capabilities. The bullet it uses is also the same, 7.62 by 54 caliber as Mosin, and the power is still very strong. Since the front grip can be installed, it can have good ergonomics with small amount of modification. Adding an affordable PS1, like the PS scope, one-time four-time mirror can meet the combat requirement of the base foot, and the specialization of CVN's life. Dang nicely cry. I don't know. However, the special muffler adapted for SVDS is expensive and it is not installed. It is not concealed enough, which makes my pioneers feel that the positioning of the SVDS is awkward, so the appearance rate is relatively low. However, because the Bayesian man's team Fred often holds this gun in his head, if you get it, you can try to use it. Then we come across to M110. Basic information fire mode is semi-auto. Ammo caliber is also the 7.62 by 51 caliber. Oh, it's not 54 but 51, so it's slightly different caliber. Millimeter. Rate of fire is 240, which is insane. Effective range is 130 meter. Bullets is 10/20. How to get it? Searching the bureau, purchase in the market, contact Thomas Edward for redemption. Hey, that was his name. Thomas Edward, Randall Fisher, and then Rodriguez. Okay. The M110 is a semi-automatic weapon with a high appearance rate in the Dark Zone, and it can also be said to be the most balanced existence among the marksman rifles. It not only has the same effective range of 130 meters and the 94.5 accuracy as the SVDS, but also has, okay, which is the accuracy? 95. Let's see. I'm actually curious because I'm gonna check which accuracy has the TO5 revolver that I'm currently using. Okay, so the third option is effective accuracy. But also has fair high recoil control, rate of fire and hip fire stability than SVDS, making it capable of fighting back in the face of facing enemies. The 7.62 by 51 bullets used by the M101 is quite powerful, among them the M61 bullet armor piercing 68 of them. Flash round 65 can defeat any target with a headshot, and only 2 shots are needed for a chest shot. The expandability of the M110 is also very good. As a member of the AR gun family, the M110 can be equipped with a front grip, replace the rear grip and the stock, and further improve the recoil control and ergonomics. Dedicated 20-round quick magazine can effectively improve the reloading speed, making up for the lack of a large capacity magazine to a certain extent. In general, the M110 is a mid to late weapon with strong versatility, and it is also the best weapon for many dark area snipers. MK14. Fire mode is semi-auto or full auto. Oh damn, didn't know it is full auto. Caliber, it uses the same caliber as the M110, which is insane. The 7.62 by 51 millimeter. Rate of fire is 700, which is almost the same as one of the SMGs. It's insane. Quantity is 20 rounds by default, or you can have a 30 rounds or 50 rounds drum mag. How to obtain? Search in the bureau or buy in the market, exchange to contact Thomas Edward. It has an accuracy of 73. The positioning of the MK14 is different from the previous pure long-range shooter rifles, the range 100 meter. And accuracy 73 of the original MK14 are lower than those of conventional sniper rifles, but it has a fully automatic firing mode at 700 rounds per minute. The high rate of fire makes it more like the FAL. In the assault gun family, FAL will be described in detail later. The bullet caliber of MK14 and M110 is the same, and the melee power is amazing under the blessing of high fire rate. The fly in the ointment is that the modification potential of the MK14 is slightly poor. The stock cannot be replaced, and the fourth grip cannot be added. If you want to add a silencer, you also need to replace the standard barrel with an extended barrel. Although this will reduce ergonomics, it an optional solution to improve long-range combat capability and concealment for pioneers who prefer long-range combat. The 20/30 round magazine can generally meet the needs. If you want to take into account close-range combat, you can consider using the more expensive 50 round magazine. Then we have the VSS. Basic information fire mode is semi-auto/full auto, and it uses the 9x39mm caliber. The rate of fire is 850, and effective range is 60 meters. Number of bullets, you have the 10 rounds by default, the 20 rounds, 30 rounds, or the 50 rounds drum mag. Or not drum mag, but the 50 rounds extended mags. How to get it? In-game search, market purchase, drop by advanced rocks in the armory, exchange from contact Fredren. The VSS is a marksman rifle with the same high usage rate in the Dark Zone, but it is better at mid-range and close-range combat. Its effective range is only 60 meters. And the 45 is far less accurate than other marksman rifles, but it has an impressive rate of fire of 850 rounds per minute, on the par with the top submachine gun MPX. Exactly. At the same time, 9x39 large caliber medicine is also used. Even the most basic SP5Z has 33 points of penetration and 70 points of flash rounds, which can easily penetrate armors below level 4 protection level and more advanced ones. The 7 and 12 bullets with 50 armor penetrating can instantly melt enemies wearing top armor. Another feature of the VSS is that its unique one-piece barrel silencer has a top-level noise reduction effect, which can silently strike the enemy by surprise. However, if you want to give full play of the power of the VSS, you must spend more effort on modification. 10 rounds magazine that comes with the factory is obviously not enough in automatic fire mode, and at least it needs to be replaced with the 20 or 30 round magazines. In the case of same-aim modification, it is recommended to install single sights such as simple red dots and laser pointers to improve close-range combat capabilities. If the budget is very sufficient, you can greatly improve the recoil control and hipfire stability, by adding VSS 3-sided rails, matching it with foregrips and more laser fingers, and using a large 50 round magazine to further improve the battery life. If you also want to take into account the long-range combat capability, you can also use a combination of 4x holographic plus triangular reflection. The full change VSS is very threatening in maps like the Armory, and it does not panic. With the full change and for a 1, it can be said to be the top killer weapon. Summarize. Price analysis. So the most expensive one is the X50, then we have the VSS full change, then the M110 full change, the VSS change, the M110 half change, then MK14 SVDS half change, and Mosin Nagant half change. If you don't have a lot of budget in the early season, it is recommended to choose a civilian solution like the half-modded Mosin Nagant to ambush the enemy. In the middle of the season, you can use the half-modified SVDS, half-modified M110 to play the sniper position, or half-modified VSS and MK14 to play the assault position. With sufficient budget and teammate, luxury goods such as the AX50 and fully changed VSS can be offered. Injury analysis. The bullets of these guns are very powerful, so the damage analysis is more about ease of use and threat than the damage value itself. Long distance. The AX50, then M110, then around the SVDS, Mosin Nagant, around the MK14, and then the VSS. And for medium distance, VSS is definitely the best one, then the MK14, M110, SVDS, AX50, and then the Mosin Nagant. Alright, interactive session. Today Lopa has taught a lot, and I also have taught a lot. I believe that the pioneers also have a certain understanding of these weapons, so which one is your favorite among the marksman rifle and the bolt action rifle? Welcome to share with pioneers in the message area. What is DarkzoneBreaktrough? Click to learn more. Official website abandonment to receive qualification point 7 to solve the name change. Click to read the original text to get more official latest information, which it search you DarkzoneBreaktrough, pre-order game. Learn to work and get rich, Monday. Xeobound, can you consider adding a tripod accessory? I forgot to silence AX last time and fired a shot. After a while I was surrounded by a regiment of people. When I heard of the voice of AX, the fight stopped, and I went straight to the place of AX. No luck in streaking, Bayesian I'm 110, please see one and kill one. Thank you. Always cheated by one. Alright. So, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something that you didn't know before. Feel free to react, like, comment, dislike, subscribe, ring notification bell. If you want, it's up to you. I'm not forcing you. And I will see you next time. Bye.